On July 20th, according to the latest exit polls released by Japan, the ruling coalition of the Liberal Democratic Party and Komeito Party suffered a historic defeat in this House of Councillors election. They failed to secure the majority threshold of 50 seats, resulting in Japan's first post-war scenario where the LDP holds a minority in both the House of Representatives and the House of Councillors. How should this election result be interpreted? First, the dual minority situation will plunge Japan into an unprecedented political deadlock. In the 80 years since the post-war era, the LDP has lost elections in the House of Representatives before and also suffered defeats in the House of Councillors, but this is the first time it has been in the minority in both chambers simultaneously. This means that all internal and external policies promoted by the future LDP Prime Minister will face enormous challenges at the parliamentary level. Second, the LDP's disastrous defeat highlights its failure to properly address internal controversies and external challenges. Since the political cash scandal involving the LDP broke out, a series of corruption incidents such as the misallocation of consumption vouchers have been exposed one after another. Although the LDP has taken response measures, it has failed to quell public dissatisfaction. Moreover, since the beginning of this year, the government has also failed to effectively cope with the tariff and military expenditure pressures from Trump, leading to widespread public skepticism about the LDP's governing ability. Third, the LDP has pushed for a Japan First policy, which is likely to make the living environment in Japan more difficult for foreigners, especially those of Chinese and Korean descent. Additionally, the strength of the Constitutional Democratic Party of Japan has grown, significantly increasing the possibility that its leader, Yukiya Amano, will contend for the Japanese prime ministership in the next House of Representatives election. Fourth, whether Shigeru Ishiba should take responsibility and step down has become a key focus of external attention. Currently, there are two sharply opposing views within the LDP. One view holds that Shigeru Ishiba cannot walk away at this difficult time and must take responsibility for promoting reforms. In fact, the viable forces within the LDP also do not want to take over this mess. The other view argues that this is a historic defeat since the LDP's establishment, and it would indeed be unjustifiable if Shigeru Ishiba does not take responsibility for it. This faction is likely led by Sanae Takaichi, who has explicitly expressed her desire to run for the LDP presidency and succeed as the new prime minister in recent days. For now, whether Shigeru Ishiba steps down or not hangs in the balance, depending on his own decision and the judgment within the LDP. However, judging from the LDP's history, this is indeed a critical turning point.